Okay, let's go.
Top of the day to you folks. As you see, we got a little problem here. Houston, we have trouble. Gonna try and tackle redoing this wall here. You see, it's not in the best shape. If you think I'm a professional, no, I'm not. Just a DIYer. Anyway, we've got a building here that's built in 1913, and we've known this wall was like this for a while, but it's gotten worse. So here it is. We're gonna jump to it. You see, we've done cleaned up some, but I gotta disassemble it. So if you got any comments, leave them below. Give us a like, subscribe. Thanks. Well, folks, it's not as bad as we had originally thought. At least all these are still hanging in here, and not just hanging in here with a hope and prayer, but what we're going to do is fill back in this cavity here. If you wonder, these old buildings had vent chases in them, so in between these 3-layer brick walls, there's some vents that go from ground up down through the walls periodically to help cool the building naturally. If I'm not correct, there's probably some folks out there that will probably tell me so. But that's what we've been told on our old building. But you know, I wasn't around in 1913 when they built this. Hey. But anyway, looks like everything else is just gonna have to be point tucked and go from there. We got still some loose mortar, but you know, as you saw, we were vacuuming. We're gonna add some more vacuuming and try and get it cleaned up and start reinstalling the brick. So, fingers crossed, here we go. I'll put you back on time lapse. Well, as you see, it's not quite as bad. Let me bring you in a little closer so you can see what's going on. Anyway, you see it's not quite as bad as we initially had thought. Trying to get around some of the stuff here. But anyway, this is what you got when you got an old building. But we call her Grace. Grace. She's built in 1913. This is our little prize here. We love her. But this is some of the things that we do up here at B&S Restoration. We work on this old building. If you don't like this, hey, give me a comment. Hit a like. Subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you got any pointers, hey, I'm all open to them. Well, we'll move on to getting the mortar ready and start putting some of these brick back in and point tucking some of these areas. I'm not a professional, I'm a DIYer. I guess know a little bit about nothing, a lot about everything. Some of you may be like that. You understand where I'm at. You'll try anything to get the job done. But we'll move to mortaring. Here we go. P.S. I know we got a hole right there in the wall. Used to be a vent. This used to be a restaurant at one time, but don't worry, we'll get to that eventually. All right, folks, we're gonna mix up some mortar here. Just wanna mix up what I can use basically in a short period of time. I don't wanna mix too much. And I've seemed to find out that this is the best way to do it for myself when you've got small projects. I've done quite a bit of brick work back here on the back of our building. But basically just scoop you out some, get it in a 5-gallon bucket, add you some water, use this mixer bit on your drill, and ta-da, rock and roll. Anyway, here we go. Don't want to make it too wet, but just wet enough. Well, this is about what it's supposed to look like. Kind of like peanut butter. Anyway, I was saying I did some brickwork before. This wall back here and all, we've redone all this on the back of our old building. And we've also redone this here. We call it our greenhouse. Anyway, just thought I'd show you. Here we go. Let's go do some mortaring. Well, here we go, folks. Let's get this thing all set up. Rock and roll. Might show you to him in just a little bit. We'll see. Pep's out here. Clean some of these brick up just a little bit. Not really worried too much about it, as long as we get some of this old mortar knocked off. Yeah, I know they're dry. And yeah, it'd probably be best for us to wet them, but I did this on the outside and it worked fine. Let me see. Come here, Pep. Let me show you. What do you think, Pep? Tell him hello. Hey, Pep. This is Pepper. See what Daddy doing? See? All right. See you later. Bye-bye. Aww. besides chase the birds, bark at them and the squirrels. I think I'm gonna probably turn this on time lapse because it's gonna be a minute. But just basically take your trowel and make it point tuck. You don't know what a point tuck is. Small, thin trowel. Just a little trick to do. Anyway, I'm gonna probably turn this on time lapse because I'm gonna be here a little while. If you get bored, see you next time. To it, laying brick. You know, this is not your conventional way of laying brick, but it's how I found I can make it work, and it turns out decent. Turns out good. See, we close this side up. Now I'm working up here, trying to get this in. I've got about probably 3 courses, 1, 2, 3 courses. Fill in up there around the window. Might run a little short more, but we'll see. Didn't realize I didn't have that much, but we're gonna make the best of it. Hang in there, turn you back on time lapse, and never know, might catch pepper again. Brush it down, and then we're gonna take it on. Well, as you see, we've done a pretty good bit from the corner of the window here down. It looks a lot better. So, as I said, I'm not a mason, but you know, we can get her done. So. Well, folks, we about finished it all up. Got cement, concrete, whatever, mortar, all on my eye. Anyway, this is what it looks like from the window all the way down. That's all I can tell you. At least it's not gonna fall on us, because it's been hanging in there with a wing and a prayer. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed. If you did, give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment. Tell me what you thought. Everything's helpful. Till next time, peace out.